back to Ben's Outdoor Boys, you guys. Today we have a family trip planned. We have a 7-day trip planned. Our first stop is going to be Idaho, Twin Falls, Idaho. And then we're going to crash in a hotel and then make it into Grand Tetons the following day. We're going to be spending 3 days in Grand Tetons. We have a helicopter tour. We got a bike tour that we're going to do a 22-mile loop. And we're going to cross the Jenny Lake. And then we're going to go into Yellowstone to Old Faithful. We're going to stay at that lodge and then make our way back home. So this will be a 7-day trip, and we're super excited to show you what we're going to be doing and where we're going and all the beautiful scenery. We have Wyatt back there. Let's see it pan back around.
There he is.
There's the John Day Dam.
All right, we're getting super close to Baker City, and the view is incredible.
All right, we made it to Twin Falls, Idaho. We're standing at the famous base jump bridge, and it feels like it's like, I don't know, 40-mile-an-hour sustained winds. What do you think? What do you think, Michael?
I think it's awesome.
I'm afraid of blowing away.
I know. Yeah, they've been jumping off that bridge over there. It's high. It's weird when you step back from the ledge. Nothing. And then it's just massive wind. All right, we're underneath the bridge where the cars are going. You can hear them. Just looking around, sightseeing. Isn't that weird with the cars? See that flag down there? Right there, that's where they base jump, and that's where they all try to land. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but it took us 8.5 hours from our place to get out here to Twin Falls, Idaho. Here's another lookout point the boys are all looking at, but the wind is just crazy. So same thing, the flags. It's absolutely freaking beautiful here. Yeah, did you guys know that before Idaho became famous for the potatoes, it was really a gold rush over here? That's what put Idaho on the map. Pretty cool. Hey, bud. Are you missing a dirt bike?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. We're in Twin Falls, Idaho, of course, and I don't know why this is called Twin Falls when I only see one fall. Unless it's around there somewhere. Pretty, though. That watercolor is very interesting. Super green. All right, this waterfall is way more impressive. This is downstream from Twin Falls, and this is called Shoshone Falls. You see there's kayakers down there. All right, so you guys look at all the change and money down here. See all the money? All right, Wyatt, go for it. Oh yeah. We're leaving a little piece of Oregon behind. Now, how awesome would it be to kayak up to that waterfall? Pretty sick. What you doing there, bud? So this is the Quality Inn Hotel, you guys. And the boys are still in bed waiting to get up. Michael. Okay, so this is our beautiful view. It sucks. But look at the sky. It's like pure sun. It was 74 yesterday. And now we're headed towards the Grand Tetons. This hotel was so dirty that I wore my socks and shoes. Look at the floor. So gross. It was only 120 bucks.
120 bucks.
It was pretty cheap.
But at least the bed's so good.
Yeah, the beds were good. I'd have to admit the beds were good.
Occasionally.
All right. Okay, that mega cab, you guys, we have that whole back stuffed with stuff. So that's pretty awesome. And we got our cool bikes, a couple jugs of Def, and all the drinks are in the back. All right, guys, we stopped here at Swan Valley. We're still in Idaho. We're only an hour and 20 minutes from Jackson Hole, Wyoming. And we ended up getting Buffalo Wild Wings yesterday, and we're just eating snacks. And we got this beautiful view. Look at that. And, okay, I better show Wyatt. Hold on. Wyatt always has to make a nest. There he is. And Michael is probably the cleanest eater I've ever seen. Hold on. Let me look, zoom in on his face. Oh yeah. Did you have teriyaki chicken?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, you guys, Jackson Hole is just down in this valley. And there's still tons of snow up here, but look at the valley. I'll zoom in. I mean, the camera not even doing it justice, you guys. It's crazy beautiful. All right, so this is Jackson Hole Grizzly country. I saw the first animal right there. Yeah. It's a little squirrel. I win. We were making a bet all the way up here. So we saw a moose back there. Look at that. There goes a skier. He's hiking up and he's gonna ski down. Pretty cool. All right, we're in Jackson Hole. Boy, that's a big old grizzly. Pretty cool. All right, Jackson Hole, famous elkhorn arch. So that's all, looks like all elkhorn. I see some moose horns in there and that's about it. It's massive. 1936, you guys. Pretty cool. All right, guys, we're at the Simple Barn Flats. All these historic pictures you see all over the internet. And we're standing right here, right now. I'm gonna go over there, get you the barn view and the mountains. All right, so we get to look inside this freaking old barn. Holy mackerel, that's old.
I got flash.
Oh yeah, you got a flashlight.
There's a saw right here.
Old cut saw. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure if these are cow stanchions or.
I think they're just cows.
Yeah, it looks. That is some old lumber. It's pretty cool. All right, we just showed you the inside. Wyatt is having so much fun. He's after these little ground squirrels.
Okay, and then after that,
There's making it sound for danger. Okay, Mama loves them, and she wants to get a picture of them so bad. Oh my gosh.
Can I walk at it?
No. All right, guys, this place was established in 1912 by a husband and wife, and they ended up doing, what was it, left? They ended up homesteading this.
Oh, yeah.
They said the winters were super tough, and they also carried mail out of here, and they learned how to irrigate. But this is the original home site of 1912. Can't go back there, but it looks cool. You know what's funny is I'm using my phone to see what it looks like in the house because we're too short.
I was like, oh,
They actually have wallpaper. I'm shocked being way out here. Some old rustic look. All right, so here's the old corral at the other barn. Super windy here. I should have brought my mic. You don't even know that it's gonna be windy because it's so pretty, beautiful and sunny. Pretty spectacular. All right, guys, this is Glacier View of the Tetons. Spectacular, and we got Wyatt, who has a blankie. Are you climbing up there? So this is where we're at. We're only about 15 minutes from our lodge. And it is absolutely beautiful out here. There's beautiful over there, taking pictures. And Wyatt is trying to get on top of the rock. There, you guys, is a human prairie dog. All right, guys, we just checked into Jackson Lake Lodge. Pretty spectacular. Let's go check out the view. All right, so we're on the outside of the lodge. And there's two elk over there. This is the view from the lodge. That is pretty spectacular. So we've seen elk, 2 moose, a deer, 2 deer, and buffalo. I want to see a grizzly bear so bad. Oh yeah, and here's the back look. Oh, zoom out. There's the windows of the lodge. All right, guys, this is home for us, room 415. So there's multiple cabins all throughout here. The lodge was booked up, which we knew that, but we were lucky to get 2 queen beds. So this is what if you're ever here at the elk lodge, bathroom looks good. You got 2 queen beds. I think everyone's tired of driving. Bathroom looks pretty sharp. Yeah. All right. I like it. That's pretty nice. Happy birthday to you. Michael hates happy birthday song. Hey, you guys, you're not going to believe what we're going to do for Michael's birthday today. All right. We're here at the airport, you guys. And the surprise is we're going to take Michael on his first helicopter tour of the Grand Tetons. Walking out on the tarmac. Are you guys nervous?
No.
Somewhat.
Sort of.
Oh man.
What's gonna have a beautiful view?
Wyatt's the first one in. There he goes. We're gonna put him by the window.
Keep going over there.
Keep going over, bud.
Scoot all the way over if you want by the window.
Oh boy.
There we go.
Are you excited?
I am.
And here is this.
Mama's loaded?
All right, front seat for the birthday boy.
And here's this seat belt. Throw that on there. You can put that over your shoulder or under your arm.
Look at the camera. Are you nervous?
I don't know.
You don't know. Are you excited?
Are you excited?
Yes, I'm super excited.
It's starting up. All right, well, we're flying right here. This is called the Painted Hills, and I'm zooming in right down here. And this ranch is for sale, and they want $66 million for it. It's the most pristine land you can buy down there right now. So you guys, we went out on Teton helicopters. Nathan was our pilot. You definitely want to check him out. He said also the best time to fly, there he is in September. And you get all the colors of the leaves and the changes. That's his favorite time to fly. Teton helicopters. Was that a good birthday?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Awesome birthday. All right, guys, as we're over here in the Grand Tetons, you see this beautiful view. We got 2 e-bikes that were given to us to collaborate with. And we're gonna actually take these out on Grand Teton bike trails and see how they do. All right, guys, we stopped here. There's a little pizza joint out here. And we're gonna go in there, have some lunch, and then keep on cruising. We'll walk down there and show you that viewing center. So far, the bikes are awesome. And I haven't pedaled one thing. I've just been using the battery. All right, we are at the beautiful Jenny Lake. Jenny. Okay, I am videoing actually. Okay, Michael's gonna try to skip that boulder.
It doesn't look as flat.
All right, let's see if you can do it. He skipped it.
I can't believe it.
A boulder. All right, so we're gonna be skipping rocks here, you guys. Try to get the wiggles off on the little boys. Everyone's here taking pictures of Jenny Lake. Jenny, Jenny. Every time I do that, Beautiful says I sound retarded. Jenny, Jenny. All right, everyone's having lunch on the beach. Fishermen just got back in. All right, you guys, we are in an undisclaimed area because I don't get in trouble because we might have found gold. But if you look at this, look at the glistening. Is that gold? I mean, that is crazy. Look at that. Is that gold in there? All right, this place is called Signal Mountain. And we're way up on top. There's a buffalo down there by that water.
Keep looking that way.
And we just keep panning around. People are coming. There's the Grand Tetons. Is that Jenny Lake?
Or Jackson.
Or Jackson?
Yeah.
Pretty. All right, this is how high up we are, you guys. There's snow like crazy. We're taking the beaten path. We actually had to walk through a whole bunch of trees to get here. Look like the main viewing section is right up there. We want to see a bear so bad. We must see a bear. All right, we're blazing our own trail, you guys. I think this is a walking path, but it's all covered in snow. We're gonna go down here and look off this bluff. What do you think?
I think it's awesome.
Let's keep going. All right, guys, so just on the other side of that is Jackson Lake. I'm gonna come right around here, and here's Jackson Lake Dam. Kind of cool. All right, I'm headed back. I dropped the family off down here by the river so that way they could skip some rocks and just kind of get some of the boy stuff out. It's pretty spectacular. The temperature is up and down. Sun's out, it's hot, 70 plus degrees. Sun goes behind a bunch of clouds. You're wishing you had a sweatshirt on. It's cold. All right, next update, over and out. So that building way over there, you guys, that's our hotel, or our lodge, I should say. That's where we're staying at. We're on the complete opposite side of the lake. All right, guys, so we're taking a tour now on Jenny Lake. We're going across to walk up to Inspiration Point, and there's a waterfall. And did you guys know that Jenny Lake is 256 feet deep? And the water's extremely cold. That's all the information I got for you now. All right, we're off the boat. The trail is still snowy, and we are headed upwards. To the first destination is a half-mile walk. All right, what you don't realize is when you're way over there, the mountains look small, but when you're at the base of them, they're huge. All right, we're getting close to the waterfall. We can hear it. This is pretty cool. Stone walks going up. All right, we're still climbing. Everyone's getting winded, especially the fat guy. All right, we're getting close to the waterfalls, you guys. It's not too bad of a hike, actually. All right, that's a pretty awesome sight. Looks like a big rock slide. The trail is now in a little bit of slushy snow and mud, and we're persevering. We must see this waterfall. Wyatt is making his way through the snow and the rocks. We made it. There is Hidden Falls. beautiful. We're gonna try to get a little bit closer. All mountain runoff right there, mountain snow. It's big. All right, looks like the trail ends. The closest we can get. Well worth the hike. Beautiful. There's beautiful, taking pictures. All right, we got Wyatt over there. He's marking a trail so we don't get lost. We got beautiful. Michael taking a break. We're sitting up on this huge boulder, you guys, overlooking a smaller waterfall. And that runs down to Jenny Lake. I don't know if you can see Jenny Lake. There's Jenny Lake way down there. All right, you guys, we arrived here now at Swim Beach. And this is the north end of Jackson Lake, you said? So still gorgeous view. Great for paddleboarding. And at night, people go out here and do night plunging. The water is 46 degrees. And the boys are building dams going out. Bridges. Okay, let's go over gas prices, you guys. We are in Yellowstone. $4.89 for diesel. That's cheaper than back in Oregon. And I'm in a national park, way away from all gas stations. So here's the regular, $4.19, $4.44, $4.79 for premium, $4.89 for diesel. It was so awesome to come around this corner on the road, and there is a grizzly bear. And we're the first one on site. We're probably less than 50 feet from this grizzly bear. And we looked in a rearview mirror, and the cars were lined up for a half mile behind us, all to try to get a picture or a video of this bear. Pretty cool. And here we got to sit directly across from it, watching it eat.
Oh, so cute. He's just chowing away. He didn't mind, we're all watching him.
You can see his toenails are so close.
That's so cool.
All right, we've crossed over into Yellowstone, and we're headed to Old Faithful. A lot more snow up here, and we're almost 8,000 feet. And that's the Snake River down there. All right, well, we made it to Yellowstone. This is Yellowstone Lake, the west entrance. The first pull-off. We're gonna go down and check it out. Look how beautiful that looks, and it's boiling. You can feel the heat coming off the water. Here is the west thumb of Yellowstone Lake. And let me tell you what, it is massive. We thought Jackson Lake was big. That's some boiling hot water. This is called Black Pool. All right, this is called the Abyss Pool. And earlier this year, they found a boot and a leg. And it was actually at this pool. And they figured that his body completely dissolved. And the water's 180 degrees?
160 to 180.
Yeah, 160, 180 degrees. Okay, same place, you guys, but I forgot to mention that the fat from the body stayed on top of this pool for over a month. And they assumed that was human fat. All right, well, we finally made it to Old Faithful in Yellowstone, and we are gonna watch, what's that thing called?
Old Faithful Geyser?
Old Faithful Geyser. That was just for comic relief. I think we're all tired. All right, there is the newest Old Faithful Lodge right there. And that is the lodge we're staying at. We'll show you our room when we get checked in. Can't check in until 4. There's everybody waiting. Gilbert. All right, guys, this is our night that we're staying at the Old Faithful Inn. This is what it looks like in here. Pretty spectacular. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I don't think there's any hotel or elevators. See the staircase going up? All right, we'll show you a room when we get checked in. Flow all over in the park. Pretty cool. All right, we made it into a room at the Old Faithful. There's Michael's birthday gift for turning 9. I haven't even seen the shower. All right. Looks good. So this room cost, I think it was $600 and some for one night. It's crazy. Could you get any closer?
No.
Kind of cool. We're up here on the 4th floor. Got all these timbers. And you used to be able to go up these stairs here, you guys, and continue on up. Except for they had a 7.5 earthquake. 7.5 earthquake, and the timbers up there are twisted. And they're afraid they won't support the weight. So that's the end of it. All right, guys, we're riding our TST pedal bike assist. We're down here at Old Faithful at Yellowstone Park. We're gonna park right here on our bike and take off in these trails and just explore, and jump back on our trusty bikes and head on down. Thanks. Check that out. What do you think? Wonder how hot that is. You can just hear it bubbling like crazy under the ground. Okay, we're coming around the backside. Pretty cool. All right, you guys, so this is something you can't really access unless you're a great walker or if you have a bike, because we're way down from the lodge, following the river and watching all the geysers just bubbling out of the ground. What do you think?
Oh, it's pretty fun. And the most unique
Experience
landscape you're gonna ever bike by.
All right, we're gonna go back, hit another bike trail, and then keep on going down the river. Guys, we're at the end of the trail here with our bikes. We're gonna walk out here, check this point, and then cruise on back. This is the Morning Glory pool. Yeah, that looks deep. Honestly, you guys, Yellowstone's probably one of the coolest places you can go to. I mean, where do you go where, you know, hot boiling water boils out into a river and it's all around you? It's pretty spectacular up here.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
That's awesome.
Yeah. Everywhere you go, you guys, over here in Yellowstone, it's just like sulfur and steam boiling out of the ground in every different place. It's crazy. It's literally like a different planet. And what do the boys care? They care about building jumps and tracks and houses with sticks and rocks. Oh boy. Yep, just keep on going.
Oh.
All right, you guys, what's nice about this TST pedal assist is it got those big fat tires. And don't forget, I got Michael and Wyatt behind me on this. I'm packing 3 people. We're going where most people don't go unless you have a bike. Unless you're a really good hiker and you're in shape. That's not me. What are you guys doing back there? Oh, there's Mom. Wonder where this is gonna take us. Oh boy. The boys are back in the gravel. So there's a big one right there. Let me zoom in on him. Right there. I'll back out, and there's 2 right here. Cool. Definitely want the big tires to just kind of riding around. Oh boy.
Just rip it out of the ground.
Yeah. That mama didn't like that, did she?
I got video in there.
All right, guys, so up here in Yellowstone, there's still snow. The park really is only open for what, last couple weeks?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and it's absolutely beautiful. The kids are up there playing. But look at this. This is the time to go on a vacation before everybody comes. And you get the whole park to yourself.
Yeah.
Hey, I hope you guys enjoy this video. We sure had fun videoing this.
Yeah.
Playing with the boys, riding the bikes. We saw black bear, we saw grizzly, 3 moose, tons of bison, buffalo, elk.
Yeah.
The elk were so many it almost was like, who cares? We saw more elk. It was a lot of elk. But we just thank you for joining our episode, our channel, and watching us on our family vacation. And thanks for all the comments, subscribes, and just sharing this out, you guys. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thanks a lot, you guys. Take care. Say bye, you guys.
Huh?
Say goodbye.
Bye.
Over and out.
Over and out.